US prosecutors have escalated their investigation into India's Adani Group, focusing on potential bribery and the conduct of billionaire founder Gautam Adani, according to sources familiar with the matter. As per a report by Bloomberg, the investigation, led by the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of New York and the Justice Department's Fraud Unit in Washington, is examining whether an Adani entity or individuals linked to the company were involved in paying officials in India for favorable treatment on an energy project. The probe also extends to Indian renewable energy company Azure Power Global Ltd. The report added. In a statement, the Adani Group asserted, "We are not aware of any investigation against our chairman. As a business group that operates with the highest standards of governance, we are subject to and fully compliant with anti-corruption and anti-bribery laws in India and other countries," as quoted by Bloomberg. Representatives from the Justice Department in Brooklyn and Washington declined to comment. Azure did not respond to requests for comment. The investigation follows allegations from short seller Hindenburg Research last year, which claimed that the Adani conglomerate manipulated its stock price and committed accounting fraud. The group has firmly denied these allegations, and its shares have largely recovered from the initial plunge, the report added. Despite the scrutiny, the U.S. government has continued to work with Adani Group entities. Last year, the U.S. International Development Finance Corp. provided $553 million in financing to an Adani unit for a port terminal in Sri Lanka's capital, aiming to counter China's influence in the region. As per the report, the Adani probe is now at an advanced stage, and the Justice Department can pursue its investigations without notifying the parties involved. Gautam Adani, his company, and Azure have not been charged with wrongdoing by the Justice Department, and investigations do not always lead to prosecutions, according to the report. The Foreign Corrupt Practices Act allowed U.S. prosecutors to pursue foreign corruption allegations if certain links to American investors or markets exist. Adani Group does not trade in the U.S. but has American investors. As the investigation unfolds, it highlighted the geopolitical implications surrounding the Adani Group, deeply intertwined with the Indian economy and closely watched by the White House as a potential ally against China's influence, the report added. The Foreign Corrupt Practices Act makes it a crime for a company or person with U.S. links, such as a public listing, American investors or a joint venture, to pay or offer something of value to another government's officials for favorable treatment. Prosecutors in Brooklyn have a history of aggressively pursuing those cases. Adani Group doesn't trade in the US, but it does have American investors.